Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they're all the way across near the field before he's brought down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
This is Xavier Legette. Gets it to the 15. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 36-yard line.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
180, done.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a design run. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Mayfield set to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. Blue 32. Set.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Yellow 43. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Cut down the field. Leggett. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take the lead here 14-7 in the first. Fitzgerald on the handle to kick off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start his drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. Baker now from the gun. Chased out to his right. That's Punnett. Godwin again. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Baker. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180! Regular! Run. What's up?
Baker throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
So that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
60 reps.
First down, Young. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Let's go now.
Go with Dowdle on the run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And play made by Jacob Parrish. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready?
Into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Blaster. 6. Right. White. Set.
Play action now. Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tenarola McMillan that time. So second down coming up.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go. Hut.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Ready.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. Breaks free in the center of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Here we go. It's Mayfield. He's got to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Mayfield to throw again. Pass caught. 9-yard line. Working quickly here.
18 more yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Pass it down close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
180. What's up?
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. He's got it. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 14.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, cut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Jimmy Horn Jr. incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. White, white. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Finds him over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Set.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shot. 17. 45. White. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Down. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Black Ultra. Set. Yellow. 43. Set. Go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Cam! Lady!
Here's the backup, first throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Now hit, Mayfield loses the ball. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. It's his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Looking quickly here. Irvin here from the gun. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Baker. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Dalton now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Teneroa McMillan that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
There's the give to Dowdle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
46-yard line.
This one a little bit off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Regular. Stop!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
93, 52, heads up! Stop!
Now Dalton. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. And that puts him in goal to go. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. If you try to power this across, Brock, they've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Alert! 20! Run! King!
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hands up! Lead! Can!
Here's Dalton. Cooked down the field. Leggett. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right back to Leggett. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Lead! Regular.
Back now, pressure coming. Connection made to Tremble. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Dalton. And that's incomplete. defense wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is Leggett working the left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
36-yard line.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44.
They go play action on first down. It is cut left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Stop.
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Running right side by McMillan. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hands up. Eyes, eyes. Hands up.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Goes to the hurry up here. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was defended by Trayvon Merritt.
Hey, alert! King! Stop!
Throwing again is Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Mayfield on 1st and 10.
First down.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hands up! Ladies! Hands up!
They're going play action. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Offense in the hurry up here.
44. 44. There you go.
Dalton looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On fourth down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
33. 180. Hey, alert 33. Alert. What's that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Run. What's that?
First down. Here's Baker. Escapes the pocket. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
Let's go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
King.
First down.
Point it right. Regular. Hey, alert. What's that?
First down throw here. Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 23-yard line.
What's that?
This is Irving on second. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
First down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Set. 180. Up. Real. What's that?
From the red zone now. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Baker now from the gun. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Run. 180. Point it right. Pistol.
Third and long for him here. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Baker with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Dalton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Hands up.
To throw, here's Dalton. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
40-yard line.
Hands up. They go. 360.
Now Dalton. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Xavier Legette.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40 with 2nd and 10.
By Jamel Dean.
Wait. There you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go. Hey, help.
Here's Dalton. Cut down the field. Legette. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Dalton now to throw. In his man again, it's Legette. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All right, looks like we got a 2-point try coming here from Dalton and the Panthers.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the space, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. It's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Here's the give to Irving. It's a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and short, Mayfield. He hauls the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Chipping or they delaying their route is such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Finds him over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Baker throwing again. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on third. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. On the move, headed right. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Completed over the middle. Here he goes again. Xavier Legette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3.